All right, people, what's going on? Any guesses on how long this video will take? Now, of course, I know as I'm recording it, you guys will see the total time when you access the video, so whatevs. I'm out on my lunch, beautiful day here on campus, no students, you guys are all virtual, so hopefully that's working out for you. I know I really wasn't told to do anything, which is awesome, so got a lot of planning done. I want to give you a heads up about tomorrow. I always like to, try to prepare everybody as best we can and be thorough so that you feel ready and prepared. And the big thing is just, in life, we really have control over two things, and that's attitude and effort. So, as always, that's all I'm ever asking out of you is try to bring your best attitude, focus on the things you have control over, bring your best effort. We get today, and if today's less than our best effort, we can't really make up for that tomorrow. It's not like you can go 110% tomorrow to make up for the 90 you gave today. So you focusing on your best in the moment each day, and I think you'll find success. So briefly want to run through what Thursday's action will look like when you arrive, and we're going to speak about the timeline at practice today, so you'll know your time and your group. We're going to have 6 groups of about 10 for the day, for the workout, for the time trial. And what'll happen is, based on your group, you're going to have a start time for warm-ups. So groups 1 and 2 are going to be starting their warm-up at 2:50, and then 10 minutes later groups 3 and 4, and 10 minutes later at 3:10 groups 5 and 6. And then that's a 40-minute warm-up, so you would be ready to run a fast mile on the track 40 minutes after your start time. And we're going to stick very tight to that plan in order to get what we need done. Your coaches will be concentrating on focusing on results and timing everything and being accurate. And so we're going to ask that you really are prepared ahead of time to follow through on your time schedule. And we're going to give you that information at practice today, and also I'll send out a document on Remind so that you have what you need and you can focus on your attitude and your effort, which we want you to be at your best and do your best. So what we've done is on the total group, I've tried to group you by ability as best we can. Many of you I have good information on where your fitness is over the summer. We've been able to use that. So to meet the guidelines, we need to split you up into smaller groups. We can't throw everybody on the track at the same time. So if you, for example, are in group 1 or 2, 2:50 you start your warm-up, 3:30 you are on the starting line ready to go. And if you're in an even numbered group, that means you're going to be running your mile at the 200-meter mark. If you're an odd number, you're starting at the normal start-finish. So you run your mile fast. You would then get a 5-minute transition and walk back out to the softball field where we have an 800-meter loop set up, which would take you around the softball field, and then around the field hockey field, past the baseball field backstop, circling back around the outfield, back around to the softball field. So you'd have an 800 meter, and every group will have a different starting line. It'll be the same starting line as your finish line. You would partner up with somebody from your group and run basically a 4x8 relay where each of you runs an 800 twice, and that would be at 5K race pace. So if you're the first person to go, then your partner goes when you finish. You're resting while your partner runs, and you would do that twice. So you've done a mile fast, you've done 2 800s. Once you and your partner finish your 4x8 relay in the grass at 5K pace, you're going to come back to the track. You would go to the same starting line you ran your mile at, depending on your group number, and you would group up with another set of partners to create a foursome, and you guys would run 4x4s, and you would do that twice. So everybody within your group is going to end up running 2 400s, and we're looking for fast at that point. And you'll have a rest period in between both of those efforts. So we'll run that through you at practice again. But I think it's good for you to know kind of what to expect going in. Also, you know, just to be able to prepare and kind of minimize any confusion. I think it's a fun format for us to do a time trial. Obviously, there's a certain level of expectation on competition days, so being prepared ahead of time is the goal. Hopefully that makes sense. If you want to reach out to me through Remind, if you have questions, do so. I'm in school all day, and I'll see you guys at 3. Have fun.